Today we will see secondary memories used in case of personal computer or computer. Basically, secondary memory is used when there is a shortage of primary memory. We know the capacity of primary memory is very small. Hence, the data which can be used for future applications, that is used in secondary memories. Now the types of secondary memories are floppy disk, hard disk, magnetic tape, CD-ROM. These are types of secondary memories. Nowadays pen drive is also available. Okay, so let's first see the floppy disk, which is the oldest type of secondary memory. In floppy disk there are tracks, sectors, okay, in which information is stored. Okay, this is floppy disk. It has head slot, then hole for the drive to spindle, then this is disk, circular disk is there, then it has index hole for identification of sector or track, it has write protect notch. Here two types of labels are there. So this is structure of floppy disk. So here let's see, if the floppy disk is double sided, then we know two sides are there. Okay, there are 80 tracks, so 80 circular tracks are there on the disk, and there are 18 sectors, so these are sectors. So such 18 sectors are there, and each sector can store 0.4 kilobytes of the memory. So total capacity of the floppy disk can be calculated like two-sided, double-sided, therefore 18 tracks, 18 sectors, 80 tracks and 0.5 kilobytes per sector. So total capacity of storing data is 1.44 MB. Okay. Now let's see the advantages of the floppy disk. In case of floppy disk, error correction is easy. It is very lightweight, low cost, therefore it is easy to transport, and high storage capacity, because at that time it was having highest storage capacity because this is oldest version. Okay, and it can be used again and again, but it has one disadvantage, that it easily get damaged due to heat and the humidity. So this is all about the floppy disk. Now next type of secondary memory is the hard disk. See, this is hard disk. Hard disk is very popular type of secondary memory. It is kind of fixed memory inside the computer. Okay, this is having large storage capacity. Okay, normally it consists of more number of disks mounted together on a spindle. So there are more number of disks. In case of floppy disk there was only one disk, but in case of hard disk there are more number of disks. So that's why it is having highest capacity to store the data. It has read write head, okay, to read the information as well as to write the information onto the disk. So data is stored on both surface of the disk. See, there are many disks, so we can store the data on both surface. And how the data is stored? It is stored in concentric circular tracks. When the disk rotates and at the same time read write head comes in contact with the disk surface, so this head comes in contact with the disk, okay, and the information can be accessed at very high speed. The storage capacity of the disk is very high. Now the disks that are available are having capacity of terabytes. So here it is given gigabytes because this syllabus is 20 years old syllabus. So here the capacity mentioned is in gigabyte, but now the hard disks are available which can store the memory in terabytes. Okay. Now third type of secondary storage device is magnetic tape. Okay, see, this is the magnetic tape. At the name suggests it is a tape. Okay, all of you might have seen audio cassettes. Okay, so it is similar to the audio or video cassette. Here also information can be stored on both sides. It is having two types of head. Magnetic tape is having two types of head, read head and write head. Okay, so basically head, it is made up of iron piece on which thin copper is wound. You can say here copper is wound, copper coil is there which is wound on both the iron surfaces or iron piece. Okay, so when current passes through the coil, then strong magnetic field is produced in the gap, due to which the portion of the tape, सी ह्या टेपचा जो पोर्शन ह्या कॉन्टॅक्टमध्ये येणार आहे, मॅग्नेटाईज जो पोर्शन आहे त्याच्या कॉन्टॅक्टमध्ये जो टेपचा पोर्शन येणार आहे, सो दॅट गेट मॅग्नेटाईज अँड when current flows through the coil, then tape also get magnetized. So in this way the information is written on the tape in the form of magnetic field. And when reverse current, if the current is reverse, then tape get magnetized in opposite direction. So the information is written on the opposite side. So this is how the information is written, and in the same way the information can be read from the tape. As magnetized tape crosses the gap, then magnetic field in the coil gets changed and voltage pulse is generated. So due to which what happens, the pulses then they are amplified and the information is taken out in the form of high or low voltage, or we can say logic 0 or logic 1. So this is how the magnetic tape is used to store the data. The magnetic tape is coated with ferromagnetic material, due to which it easily gets magnetized. The standard width of the tape is ½ inch and the length of tape is approximately 2400 feet. So it is having more capacity of storage. Okay.